Good evening, everyone. It is Mrs. Nasers here with Emmy to do our evening read aloud. Emmy is very tired tonight. She did not take a nap all day today. So, hopefully she stays awake. You might see her starting to doze off here. Last night we read Henry. Henry was written and illustrated by Hope Marie Paulson. And tonight we are going to read another book by Hope, and this book is Henrietta. I just want to say thank you again to Hope for giving me permission to read your books aloud during this time. Stunning, perfect, outstanding. Those were words Henry used to describe Henrietta. Henrietta was far from plain. Her decadent frosting covered her from head to cupcake liner. She was gorgeous, and she knew it. Day after day, Henry tried to teach Henrietta kindness. One day, he showed her how to smile. The next day, he explained manners. Finally, he complimented dozens of bakery items in the window. But nothing worked until one day. Henrietta woke up in a fury. Someone had scraped her decadent frosting right off the top of her head. Henry opened his eyes to a frantic and frenzied Henrietta, begging for his help. Henry had never imagined it. After searching the bakery window high and low, the decadent frosting was nowhere to be found. Henrietta began to cry. Henry decided to look one more place, the fresh bakery goods line. Henry and Henrietta were astonished at the sight of Charlie, a young cupcake fresh off the press, with Henrietta's decadent frosting. Henrietta, in all her fury, glared down at Charlie and demanded he return the decadent frosting. Charlie refused. Henry felt a sting of pain in his heart for the oblivious young cupcake. Henrietta became more and more outraged at Charlie. Henry decided now was the perfect time to tell his story of uniqueness. After several minutes of silence, Charlie began to whisper, "Simple, plain, ordinary. Simple, plain, ordinary." Louder and louder until he shouted, "Simple, plain, ordinary. I don't need this decadent frosting. I am unique and I am me." Charlie wiped off the decadent frosting until all that was left was his smile. He was happy. Henrietta's face began to soften. Slowly, she began to smile. A light twinkled in her eyes Henry had never seen before. Maybe Henrietta learned Henry's lesson after all. Don't forget, you are a cupcake. You are unique. Sure, lots of frosting and dozens of sprinkles are nice, but the flavor within counts the most. The end. I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight in our read aloud, and I hope to see you all soon.